Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hanif Nazmi bin Sunaidi. My metric number 13DAD20F2001.
My name is Muhammad Aiman Amin bin Muda. My metric number is 13DAD20F2025.
Assalamualaikum, nama saya Emmir Hykarl bin Muhammad Nazri. Nombor kad metrik 13DAD20F2040.
A. Engine introduction. Number 1. 4A GE. The cylinder head was developed by Yamaha Motor Corporation and was built at Toyota Shimoyama, planned alongside the 4A and 2A engine. The reliability and performance of this engine has earned them a fair number of enthusiasts and a fan base, as they are a popular choice for an engine swapped into other Toyota cars such as the KE70 and KP61. New performance parts are still available for sale even today because of its strong fan base. Production of the various models of the version lasts for 5 generations, from May 1983 through 1991 for 16-valve version and the 20-valve 4A GE lasting through 2000. There are 3 types of car using 4A GE. Number 1, AA63 Celica. Number 2, AE92 Corolla. And number 3, AE86 Sprinter Torino. Number 2, 2JZ GTE. 2JZ has been produced from 1991 to 2007. Cylinder bore and stroke is 80 mm times 80 mm. VVTi, variable valve, timing was first introduced in 1995, starting with the 2JZ GE, but did not come to the 2JZ GTE and the US market until mid-1997 for the 1998 model years onwards. This engine is not merely a stroke version of the 1JZ, but has a taller block deck and longer connecting rod to accommodate the 14.5 mm stroke increase. The 2JZ GTE is an inline layout, 6-cylinder, bed-driven, dual overhead camshaft, air intercooler, twin turbocharged, cast iron block, aluminium cylinder head, engine designed and manufactured by Toyota Motor Corporation that was produced from 1991 to 2002 in Japan. There are 3 types that using 2JZ GTE. Number 1 is Toyota Aristo 3.0V, Toyota Aristo V300, Toyota Supra RZ or Turbo.
Engine specification. Number 1, 4AGE. Engine displacement 1.6 liter, 1587cc, layout double overhead cam, inline 4, bore and stroke 81 mm minus 77 mm, 3.19 in minus 3.03 in. Dry weight with 150 gearbox, 154 kg, vast 64 per each cylinder. Power 115 to 130 PS, 85 to 96 kilowatt. Horsepower 113 to 128 horsepower at 6,600 PM. Torque 15.1 km and 148 Nm of torque at 5,800 PM. Rate line 7,600 RPM. Fifth delivery system MPFI. Number 2, 2JZ GTE engine replacement 3.0 liter 2997 cc. Layout double overhead cam, inline 6, bore and stroke 80 cm minus 80 cm, 3.39 in minus 3.39 in. Weight 2030 kg. Valve 24 per each cylinder. Power 3025 PS, 239 kilowatt, 3020.5 horsepower at 5600 rpm. Torque 441 meter of torque, 45 kg at 3600 rpm. Rate line 6080 rpm. Fifth delivery system MPFY.
C. Engine crank angle versus cylinder pressure. D. Discussion each engine and compression. First, ignition timing. The need for advancing or retarding the timing of the spark is because fuel does not completely burn the instant the spark fires. The combustion gases take a period of time to expand, and the angular or rotational speed of the engine can lengthen or shorten the time frame in which the burning and expansion should occur. In a vast majority of cases, the angle will be described as a certain engine advance before top dead center (BTDC). Advancing the spark BTDC means the spark is energized prior to the point where the combustion chamber reach its minimum size, since the purpose of the power stroke in the engine is to force the combustion chamber to expand. Spark occurring after top dead center (ATDC) are usually counter-productive, producing waste spark, backfire, engine knock, unless there is need for a supplemental or continuing spark prior to the exhaust stroke.
Number 2, maximum pressure. The pressure for 2JZ GTE can go up 20.3 psi, 1.4 bar. Meanwhile, the maximum pressure for 4AGE can go 30 psi, 1.9 bar.
Number 3, flame propagation stage. First, when the first flame appears after the spark at point B, this flame travels surrounding and burns the fuel in different layers. This fuel burning rate and flame speed are noticeably low, and there is a small but steady pressure rise in the combustion chamber. Second, this burning of air and fuel in the combustion chamber continues further, and it causes a continuous rise in pressure and temperature. It releases heat energy in the combustion chamber, which is transferred from burned to unburned charge. The speed of flame propagation is becoming very high. Third, differentiating between the first and second phase, preparation phase and flame propagation phase, is quite a difficult task, but you can distinguish between these two phases by observing P20 diagram given above. The second phase, flame propagation phase, start when the pressure in the combustion chamber start rising at point B, and the phase ends when the highest pressure is achieved in the cylinder at point C on P20 diagram. Last, curve BC on the diagram represents the rate of pressure rise. The rate of heat transfer to the cylinder walls is very low at the beginning of the flame propagation phase. This stage is one of the most important stage in the stage of combustion in SI engine.
Conclusion. In conclusion, internal combustion engines are among the most important engineering applications. The theory of application either depends on diesel or Otto cycle. They are categorized either according to the operating cycle or due to the mechanism of working. 2JZ-GTE has more power than 4AGE because it has higher horsepower and higher torque. 2JZ-GTE also has 6 cylinders, meanwhile 4AGE has 4 cylinders. 2JZ-GTE using twin turbo to help compress more air flowing into the engine cylinder, but 4AGE just using naturally aspirated